And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Athletics. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Joey Estes.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And here is Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Deal one. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 6 in the series so far. In there for strike one. Estes, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's inside. We got a full count.
One out, base is empty. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work. Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 outs. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Grant Holmes. What do you have on him, Singy?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash,
Leading
but
off for
he's going to
the
hand it over to the
A's,
bullpen at some
second
point.
baseman,
And if you've been able to score a few runs,
Gilliam.
you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
That one fouled off. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Holmes picks to first. Wilson with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Geloff on at first, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Pitch is
Full
low.
count.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
On the ground. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, designated hitter.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Lawrence Butler.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Brent Rooker, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
1 out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Throw to second, safe. The 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Three balls, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Lawrence
First and second,
Butler.
1 out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That's off the mark, 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. His 17th of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets them off, and gets the home run.
One down, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That's through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fastball is outside. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So a man at first. This is J.J. Bleday.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar settles underneath it. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer, as the A's are on top. Top of the second, Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. One, 2 now. And there's a ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
That's outside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And ball one. Estes throws to first, and he's back in on a dive. This one popped up. Urshela. They got it for out number 2. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
0-2 is the count.
Riley off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 8th, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Come on, Joey.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning. So here's Brown at the plate.
Athletic left fielder Seth Brown.
First pitch, and he just misses. that one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Brennan Malone.
And here's the first baseman. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball two. That's inside.
That's inside.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. The A's go quietly. And the A's are gone in order. But they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Estes back to work. And takes low for ball one. On the ground to the left. Wilson fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one low.
Damn.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And it's fouled away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Profar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And that's too high. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that just misses. This one in the air center field. Bleday under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missing inside. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Rooker in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball.
2-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. Oh, he gloves it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
J.J. Bleday.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that one in the air center field. Harris sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that's way high. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Third baseman,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. But I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lede sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He popped out his first time. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the A's 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hit in the air, right field. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Brown.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Grant Holmes won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Bryce
Atlanta.
Elder on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Seth Brown. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Elder fires. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1, no strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and
Now
he got him to
batting,
chase. That's just a bad
baseman.
approach right there.
Zach
Either he was looking for
Geloff.
something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Geloff up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Just off the outside edge. 2-0. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The A's looking to add another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and
batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his own.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Both 2 in this one. First pitch misses. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So they're all loaded up. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. First offering, and it just misses.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
New inning getting started. Here is Ozzie Albies up to
Leading
hit.
off for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Albies, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The A's bullpen has some movement. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. McFarland also getting ready. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Murphy now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 11th of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II, just missed. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder.
Showed a willingness to drive that
Profile.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Two outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Estes throws over,
Safe.
and he's back safely. In there. And so now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's down and in.
Ball 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Braves 1. And we're back.
Leading
we head
off
to the
for
bottom of the 5th.
A's,
Now
right
here is
fielder,
Lawrence Butler. And that's
Yep, that ball
outside,
went out.
and it's 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that
Shea
ground and bring in that sinking
Langeliers.
liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Langeliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there, and the score stays 3-1. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Dylan Floro.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Inside, just missed. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Ferguson up and loosening in the pen. Leclerc also throwing. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Well, this is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Butler in position, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So here's Riley now, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. 2 outs, runner at first. Matt Olson will hit next. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch to Olson. On the ground to third. Urshela tosses across to first, and Olson is set down. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the A's 3 and the Braves 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running, get their from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission.
Elder back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Out to short. Arcia tosses to first. Urshela is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. That's outside. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Inside.
Nope, inside.
And it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Center field. Harris after it. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Now
That's just a
batting,
really
the
nice
first
catch
baseman,
on the
Rene
run right there. He
Below.
saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 2 stands in now and watches strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 outs. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
What do you
Now
got?
a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 3 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Athletics.
7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
44.
Tyler Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Ozzie
Braves,
Albies up to the
second
plate.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch
Nope.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The 1-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Arcia up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. Full count now. Michael Harris II waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to go. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Johnson fires. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Wilson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And there are 2 outs.
Designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one is upstairs. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Profar makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Braves 1.
It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Harris at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's a little high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Profar now. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Leclerc, a 6-foot righty, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. The A's leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Popped up. And that will drop foul. And they'll do it again. strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Acuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
52.
bottom of the 8th, Dylan Lee.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Leading
hitter
off
coming up.
for the
I think it's a good
Athletics.
move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Butler.
Butler leading things off and takes a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped right center field. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now and on the mound,
Number
the closer,
19.
Mason Miller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Designated hitter,
Here comes
Marcell
Ozuna up to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after
Now
this one. That was his
baseman,
third
Austin
strikeout,
Riley.
and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here is Austin Riley. That misses the zone. 1-0. The Athletics trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that misses. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Up and in, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
3-2.
Stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run at the plate. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Out to center. Blade gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here.
Strike.
Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes,
Now
especially in
batting,
spots
catcher,
like this.
Sean Murphy.
Make the team earn their way on.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mason Miller will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the A's.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otoñez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And there's the strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Now
this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, 1-run game. Gio Urshela steps in. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. One-run game, bottom 9. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next for
He's
the
2
A's,
outs away.
left
Seth
fielder,
Brown getting ready to hit.
Brown.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, number 2. That's too low. Ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And the final score here, 4-3. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe it? I was a road runner. I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me. Winds, poetry, emotions, you don't never mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the